controller just makes it a lot better. Now, not all the games can be played on a keyboard when playing them on PC. Welcome to techneedz. Racing games like Forza Horizon or Devil May Cry, along with Street Fighter, well, this type of games, you really need a controller. A keyboard will not do. Or if you just convert it from console and can't get used to that keyboard, I have here the best PC controllers that you can buy now. Now, if you heard a lot of great things about the Xbox controller, well, you have heard correctly. And maybe you are here to know what other type of controllers you can use. Don't worry, you are here in the right place, guys. I'm gonna be leaving all the links in the comments where you can purchase the following controllers that I'm gonna be mentioning. So why reinvent the wheel? If it's not broken, why fix it? Well, this is the history with the Xbox wireless controller. Since the Xbox 360 era, when the Xbox wireless controller or the Xbox controller got announced, this controller has been the most popular. But I know that is not what you want to hear. But let me get it out of the way. The Xbox wireless controller is probably the best controller you can have, especially the new one that has been released. Not only does it work wire, but it also works wireless. It also has a great connection. It's a Type C. So what does it mean? You have better connection and also charges your batteries really quick. So with that Type C connection, it also has an improvement on the feel when you grab the controller. You really feel that secureness and it also feels like it's part of you. Now, one of the downsides is that it still uses batteries, but you have the Type C connection. So I think that makes it a lot better. So there you go, guys. I got it out of the way. Now, let's move on to number 2. We have the PlayStation DualSense. This is probably an alternative to the Xbox controller. Why? One, it's wireless. Two, it has lithium-ion internal pack, which means it will last you for about 4 to 8 hours. It has amazing build quality. Finally, I have to say, PlayStation made a good controller. And not only that, guys, it's not that expensive. $64.99. I think if you've spent almost $70 on a video game, I'm sure you want to spend $64.99, which you can find the link in my description if you want to go ahead and just help out and purchase that. Now, this is a very good upgrade from the DualShock 4. The only downside I would have to say is how long the battery lasts. I know it's between 4 and 8 hours, unlike the Xbox controller, which lasts a lot longer. But overall, you have a better PlayStation controller. If you don't want to go with an Xbox controller, then just go with this PlayStation DualSense. If you are looking for a high-end option, PlayStation fans or even Xbox fans, hear me out. Here is the Nacon Revolution Unlimited Pro. This controller is not only wireless, it has a lot of options. It's modular controller, which means it's like the Xbox Elite 2 controller. You are able to change different things on the controller itself to give you that different feel for the type of gamer that you are. Now, one of the things that I love about this controller is the weight that you can add and the weight that you can remove. Even though it has a negative to it, which is a lifespan of the battery, which is 6 to 7 hours, but don't let that bring you down. This controller, you're able to set up different profiles depending on the type of gamer that you are. You can play it for the console or you can play it for the PC. This controller gives you that flexibility that you are looking if you're looking for a higher end option than a PlayStation or an Xbox controller. Now, the next controller that I'm going to be mentioning to you is a wire controller. But don't let that bring you down. The only reason why is number 4 is because this controller, being a wire controller, is actually one of the best, I have to say, more affordable eSport PC controllers that you can get now. Even though this controller is under $90, it provides a lot of tweaking and it's a modular controller such as like the Xbox Elite controller or the Nikon controller. Now, it is wired for a reason, and let me tell you why. If you are a type of gamer that loves Street Fighter games, this is the controller for you, because the response that you're going to be getting when playing with this controller is going to be a lot better than a wireless controller. So you're going to be on point a lot more. When fighting your opponent, you'll have the edge on them. It also has clicky buttons and it feels very rough, which I think it's a plus in this controller. If you don't mind being wired and you're looking for a affordable esports PC controller, then this is the controller that you should be getting. Okay, on number 5, we have the Xbox Elite 2 controller. And the only reason why I have it at number 5 is because of the price tag. We are talking about a $170 controller. This is a very expensive controller to purchase. However, if you have the money, then you are purchasing probably the best controller that you can have. This is a great controller not only for the console but also for the PC. It comes wireless. It has a lithium-ion internal pack. The batteries last between 30 and 40 hours. That's a lot of lifetime for a battery. It also comes with a lot of customizations. You can customize your D-pad. You can customize your controllers, your buttons, anything that you want to customize. You could probably just do just about everything in this controller. Not only that, but it's an improvement from the previous Xbox Elite 1 controller. So if you're looking for an incredible build quality and a controller that gives you that wire and wireless use, and you don't mind about the price, then the Xbox Elite Controller 2 is that controller that you should be able to purchase. Do check out all the links in my description to purchase any of the 5 controllers that I have mentioned. Also, let me know in the comments which of the controllers from the 5 that I mentioned is the one that you prefer. And if you have another controller and you feel is better from the ones that I've mentioned, please drop it in the comments. This is Tron with techneedz. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.